Hey, welcome to my journey. If you're wondering why I'm wearing the same thing I wore in the video you just saw, maybe Friday, it's because I just finished filming that video and it was for my gift bag junk journal. And I thought, you know what? I should just go ahead and film my Lucky Charms because I'm not going to put anything else in it. Empty pages, no empty pages. The pages aren't finished. I don't care. I'm done with Lucky Charms. I'm ready to move on. So I thought, well, if I'm going to put him in there with the rest of them, I might as well show you what I've been doing with him because he got pretty thick. Let me show you. My Lucky Charms. Now, I did not add, well, we'll look at it, but you can see it started getting pretty thick. And y'all know I say this on every one of my junk journal videos. That's because somebody might just see one of them, not all of them, and know. My junk journals don't look like everybody else's junk journals. My junk journals are made the way I like to make them and what makes me happy. And that's what a junk journal should do. Just something that makes you happy. Doesn't matter how you decorate it, what you decorate it with. Just if it makes you happy, gives you joy. And this is how I do the majority of mine. The one that I just filmed that I got through, I made it different. And it's different from my books over here, my notebooks. This is my junk journal that I put junk in. So this one I consider a junk journal. So let me turn around and get this set up and we'll see what I've been doing. Okay. So of course this is Lucky Charms cereal box, and the tassel, I just picked all these colorful ribbons that I thought just matched perfectly with Lucky Charms. I think it's beautiful. I didn't get around to it, and I'm not going to now. No charms or anything, so I'm just going to leave it just like it is, but I love it. And then the way I close this bag, I just took this ribbon, I put a grommet in there. You can see my little crocodile. This grommet's too big for that, but anyway, it worked. And then I just glued the ribbon around the front and the back to tie it closed. And so I can't remember who it was said, how cool would it be to have a Lucky Charms cover with Somewhere Over the Rainbow inside? I'm like, you know what? That's perfect. So I found the sheet music for Somewhere Over the Rainbow, and I just cut out the front page, printed it, put the front page here. And so I just made this 2023. So this one's full of just all kinds of different papers. Look, this is Whataburger. This was in one of our state magazines. That's Kannapolis. That's my favorite yummy place. And I just save little things like this, just because it had David's name on it. This is just some now later jelly beans. You can see I made this at Easter time. And there's just something I made a tag out of a magazine. And these were just some book pictures in a book that I liked, so I just cut them out. And this was from my embroidery kit. And this is a calendar page. And there's just some of my Power Crunch tabs. That's just where I had ordered some vitamins. And this is where, when me and David went shopping that day down at the variety store, we're like, let's get some lottery tickets. We didn't win nothing, but we don't play the lottery, but we had fun. And this was where I bought something. What does that say? Oh, that rocking chair for Holly. And these were just the pads that whenever I was going through all that wound care, that was the pads that I used on my leg. And there's where I order my vitamins. And look, it's okay to crave chocolate, period. And there's a little chocolate bar tag I made and my little red bird. And this, I just cut this out because it's 1918, oh my gosh, 2018 coupons. And I just thought, okay, that's too cool because it came out of an old magazine I had. And that's just where I got those Tim Holtz ephemera. And look, I found her in a magazine. I just love Susan Lucci. She's just the coolest. So I made her a little place. And that come off the Easter Bunny, I think. Chocolate Easter Bunny package or something. I don't know. There's just some gift cards used up. I made a little tuck spot there, a little belly band, but I didn't find anything to put in it. And it's just pickles and chocolate cranberry fudge cake that come off the back of something. Oh, the cranberry sauce and some Slim Jims. This is that perfume I bought. So this took the box apart and made this from the Woodstock perfume I bought down at the variety store. Oh, it smells so good. And this is just Quest cracker. Just made a little spread for that. These are just some pillows in a magazine. And these are just some cookies. I ran out. Didn't find any more. I am 60. There's a K for me and Friday the 13th. So there's my page. And this one, I had made some shake and bake. So I just made little little shake and bake tags. And I just thought this was hilarious. These chickens talking about which came first. And here is a hot Krispy Kreme. Come out of the, I think, Our State magazine. And I just liked it, so I just glued it up and down. And here's the other part of it, the Krispy Kreme donuts. Look at that. Oh, delicious. Magazine. And that's just a little soap. Came off the soap, and I just thought, well, that made a little cute little thing. I don't have anything under it, but. And then here's Gordon Ramsay, because I like him, and I like Willie Nelson. That was just where I bought. I can't remember what I bought, but I put it on there. I ended up getting it for 49 cents, whatever it was. That was a fortune. Me and Dave went out to eat. That was a fortune. Necessity does everything well. And these were from the Friends things that I was sent. The collector's bundle, the stationery. But check this out. I have these little, that is a little spoon that I attached. And then a little spatula. I thought, well, that's for Monica, because, you know, she was a chef. So I just thought those were pretty cool. And that come off his box of snacks. That was just some balloons I cut out and little owls. I just drew some strings. So I'm telling you, you can be as silly as you want to be. This was just the page in the pictures I had printed that you just don't use. And then, of course, nieces. This was just a page in Our State magazine that just had some pretty covers I liked. I just thought this was funny. This cat, I think it was for, he's on a cracker, so I think it's for the cracker, but it says, it's not how much we have, but how much we enjoy it that makes for happiness. This was separate from this, but when I saw this, I'm like, well, that goes with him, because he's just being silly. It don't matter. He don't know what. He's just having fun. He's just out in space sitting on a cracker. He's just having happy times. That's just some little sticker. I don't know if I returned something or got something. That's when we went to Whataburger. And now we order a lot of food because we bring it home. So I know it looks like, oh my Lord. Y'all eat all that? Well, we eat on it all day. And then these are all the, when I get new flavor packets, I cut the front of them off, and I just been putting them in this one pouch, this one pocket. There's some more jelly beans, and I just put this owl down in there. Didn't find anybody else to go on the page with him, so he just stands alone, Mr. Rod Stewart. There's a barbecue, and I like iced tea, so I give him his own little spot. There's just a tea page. There's some Tazo lemon loaf and vanilla caramel chai. And some little tea bags. Some more little tea stuff. And that's where I bought my new coffee pot. There's the back of, see, he didn't have any bubble eyes. The other one has the bubble eyes. This was the back, no bubble eyes, but I saved both. That was just from my mosquito plant I bought, and just a library receipt. Brad Pitt. Brendan Fraser, I love him. George of the Jungle. That was me and Holly's movie. This is from the Donut Shop Coffee. So I just found this coffee cup somewhere else and put some little strings and made a donut a donut vase. And this is our 2023 calendar of events for town. And I found this little where I just cut stuff out of magazines if I like what it says. And that matched because this is a summer calendar of events. Take summer up a notch. And this was just about chiggers because I grew up getting chiggers. We'd go pick blackberries. And if you don't have long sleeves on, when you pick wild blackberries out, you're going to get chiggers. And I just said, well, I got to save that because I grew up getting chiggers. Them things will itch you to death. And this is just the Outer Banks with some different lighthouses. And this was from the Cheer Wine Festival. That's Gertie and Babs. The season we bought, and that was on my little air freshener. And then Mom Boss Baker, we got her cake. We couldn't eat it. It was so sweet. Neither one of us could eat it. And when I say something's too sweet, honey, it's sweet. And there's just a couple before I started saving them. I put these in here just to tuck stuff in. And these were just from the library, giving you some suggestions of books to read. And here's some Peeps Kettle Corn. There's where the rest of my library book receipts are. I should have put my other one in there. There was nothing to them. They didn't taste like kettle corn. And then there was a little belly band. Something I returned. Quest cookies. My man, Hugh Jackman. And that was just they sent something, so I just stuck it on there as a pouch. This is just about our trails and greenways. I picked it up at the library. And some pudding when I bought David some pudding. And this is North Carolina stuff. And I gave these suckers to Holly because I didn't like them. Vanilla flavored with sprinkles. I didn't like the way they tasted, so I told her to take them. She didn't like them. She could throw them away. Mr. Peanut, look at there. How he got his legs all whoppy jawed down in there. And this, I have it pinned in. I got this. It's a county map. I found it at the library. That was just from some folders I bought. There's something I ordered. There's just pretty butterflies with a pretty lady, Julia Roberts. And there's just some cool cats. Cats do less. Be like your cat. And that's just a cosmetic bag. And these come off some stickers that I got. And that's where I bought something. Book sale somewhere. Vernon Shirley and the Jonas Brothers. North Carolina. I never did find anything to pop under there. That was from some taters. If you like North Carolina, you'll love our state. That's a magazine. But here, this is about Appalachian. There's just some M&M's. Best sandwich in every state. North Carolina was pulled pork with vinegar and pepper. There's just a wizard candle thing, and this is about our local gym theater here in town that is like a historic place. I can smell the pumpkin. It's this pumpkin spice. I can smell it on that cardboard when I'm turned to that page. Ooh, that's nice. Here is where I bought some hard candies, sugar-free. I just cut the top pages out and then opened up, and there's the Golden Girls. Where I ordered my skinny mixes. And here again, I had put these down before I saved all the other ones and put the other library brochures in there. These are just some, I think them come off of, yeah, they come off of bananas and carrots. When I had picked up my order, look at that, 15 cents for a carrot. Just some odd little ends. Look, there's some more of my Hubbas. Taylor Kinney, you know, he plays Kelly Severide on Chicago Fire. And Jeremy Renner. And Hugh Jackman, of course, and Brendan Fraser. And, I mean, come on. And these are just from, I'm trying to remember. They come out of like an old, if I found them in an old magazines or something, but it's just some old, I can't remember if somebody had cut them out and I found them in something I had bought. I think might be what it is. I've already forgot. But, and PDQ, we don't have one of those, so I can't remember. I think it was in with this. Maybe that's why I stuck it there. But that's why it's a junk journal, because you put junk in it. Look. Whoops, hiding. Look. Hey, pie. Just some little things. The Osmonds. I love me some Donny Osmond. Oh, boy, I love Donny Osmond. Under there is just some flowers. And a Cool Whip. Got a little recipe on the back. And some Quest cookies. This is Grandfather Mountain. This was just something that came where they wanted to buy our property. I thought, well, you know what? You're not getting our property, but I'll stick you in my book. And this I stole from Holly's house. They were gone, and we had to go in to work on her water softener or something. Or we were down there. We needed to go in and use the restroom. We didn't just go in her house. She told us we could. And when I was leaving, she had this sitting by the door, and I grabbed it. It's the Peeps, Pepsi Peeps flavored. I told her, I said, I stole your Peeps box because it's going in my junk journal. So that's what this is. She said it was very, very sweet. There's another Bob's. I don't have anything in it. This came out of a book that I bought. That was bought in 1/23/1996. They gave $13.78 for it. Whatever the book was, they got 15% off, but that's how much they ended up paying. So I don't know if it's for the book that I found, or if it was just, you know what I'm saying? I don't remember what book it came out of, but I'm like, well, I'm going to save that old receipt. There was just Quincy the Show Goat. I thought he was too cool to pass up. And the Biltmore House. This is from some sheets. It wasn't the sheets. This was just in the pouch. I'm thinking it was where I bought my Afghan granny squares. It was put in the sheet pouch. So I pulled this out because, I mean, it's made by, let's see, does it say? well, it just says manufactured for Belks, but it's the Biltmore House, which is down there in Asheville. And this was just some old cartoon and a fish. And then there's another rainbow song, She's a Rainbow, by the Rolling Stones. And there's the back. And that is my Fruit Loops junk journal. And I am through with her. On to the next whatever. So there you go. I hope you enjoyed looking through it. It gives you some ideas and lets you know that you don't have to be perfect. You just have to have fun. So that's it, and I will see you in my next video.